Hello, 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 hello. I wanted today to bring us into Blender. Here we can see Blender 219.2. And what I'm doing is some basic low poly modeling. But what I'm doing that's special is I'm running my own exporter script. This is a Python plugin. And I'm actually highlighting it on this piece of code specifically because this piece of code right here, so if I highlight it, this loop here, getting the UVs out per polygon keeps going wrong, but it's right. So this came from another example plugin that you can go and find in Blender. So here's our vanilla setup. Let's open one of my models. So this is a very simple low poly jet style thing I'm putting together for my game. Okay. So if I go into here, go to export with my exporter, and I actually select a location, we'll actually write it over where it itself is right now. You immediately get this error: for L in range, face start, loop start, face start. So what line is that? Well, the only line with that in is here. And it's basically saying it can't chop up the UV active layer over this UV structure with the face loop start plus loop total. So the calculate of the triangle loops is called up here, and it's done. The triangles themselves have already been output. It's literally when we come to use the UVs we get this problem. Well, how do we solve that? Well, let's move this. Let's open scripting. Let's go back to layout. Let's open scripting again, and then let's export once more. So it's all I've done over exactly the same file, and now it exports completely cleanly. Okay, so the script is immaterial. Let me show you the output. So yes, this is the output. Look, this is my output text file, so I can actually start to see what's going off, and these are the UV coords for each polygon's vertex, and from this I can actually load that model into my own personal engine. But the export process, this here, needs to be done twice. So let's open Blender again. Okay, it's open on the other screen, so we'll have to wait a second. There we go, a fresh, clean Blender. File, recent, the alpha jet, there it is. Export as this type, put it over the original, export, failed. And in fact, at that point, you'll see that there's no UVs following the polygons in this file. Okay, close Blender again, we'll make it all completely fair. Open Blender once more. Okay, this time, file, recent, the same jet. We'll go into scripting, move this display around, go back into layout, back into UV editing, maybe leave it back on scripting. That's all I've done is change tabs up here. File, export, go to the same file, exporting, and it's fine. And now you see reload the file, and at the bottom we've got our UVs. I am not doing this. I don't know what's doing that. Something about changing these tabs. And I'm thinking it's something about going into the scripting and back out to UV editing or vice versa. I don't think layout's involved. But something populates something about this mesh active data in the process. It's not part of my script. It's certainly not part of the example script. But it quite clearly, there's something about this, specifically the polygons at this point, that isn't present elsewhere. I'm guessing there's something like there's the calc loop triangles. I'm guessing there's something like that I need to call, but quite what it is a mystery. Anyway, thanks for appearing for this 5-minute update, and this gives you a little bit of a clue of what I'm up to. And I'll say it's not the raw programming graphics engine thing this time. This is something a bit different. And you've probably just seen a clue in the name, XVE Engine. Speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.